Well, they'll put their boots away and mothballs for another 6 or so months. And we'll get straight into action because we've got some big news from the rooms. Ron Brain, good afternoon and welcome back to Osborne Park.
It's always a pleasure, Jason. Conditions a little better this afternoon, and I'm sure we'll see a crackerjack first semi-final.
Well, when we left Osborne Park yesterday, it was 4.5 degrees. Did you know that?
Mate,
and we can say this even though we're on 94.9, it was bloody freezing.
It's not much warmer now.
Bloody freezing. Barry, good afternoon again. Barry Walker.
Good afternoon, Jason.
And looking forward to a good game?
Yes, I hope it's a lot better than yesterday. A little bit more fire in it, or desire in it, than what we've seen yesterday.
And the man himself has joined us in the commentary box, the Fandango, Noel Fanning, straight from the U-Town Football Club yesterday. And he's going to break some big news here because he's been in the rooms before the game.
And thank goodness I did come down. I was going to stay at Newtown and find out who won the senior best and fairest because the vote count was on today, but I left. And thank goodness I did. Doing the knee jumps, warm-ups before the game, Marty Anelli is not out there and will take no part in today's game. Tore a thigh muscle 10 minutes ago. That's a fact of life. Marty Anelli is number 9, is into the side. Kenyon. Kenyon is into the side in his place.
Adam Kenyon, so he's a young guy from Corio.
And Marty Anelli, and I can understand the boy is just about in tears.
And the rapport between the coach and the players in the West Rooms was okay?
Absolutely sensational. Matter of fact, I felt like playing myself.
That has really kicked you know where, Jason.
There was just a bit of a rumour going around yesterday that, and this is from a source in the rooms at halftime yesterday, that the coach had a bust up with the club during the week and he wasn't going to play.
No, absolutely sensational. The atmosphere was as thick and as high as a kite. They were fantastic in there, the West boys, and keen as mustard to get out and get into it. Certainly no sign of any bust-ups or anything.
Now we see
Jimmy
Wallace, Backwell,
and I'm interested in the other player there, number 20.
I think it might be number 20, Dean Carl.
20, Dean Carl, I suggest, on the bench.
Now, Fano, you're sticking with the West boys, are you?
My word, I'm sticking with the West boys, mate. That breeze to the left of screen is going to help them in the first quarter. They won the toss and went with it.
Yep. And
that's the sensible thing to do in football because you don't know when the breeze is going to drop in this town.
Kenyon, Beekmans and Box are on the bench for the Cheetahs to start with. The umpires this afternoon, Jonathan Grapsis and David Chaston in the central. The boundaries, Steve Hutchinson and Roy Lawrence, and in the goals, Steve McDonald and Neil Robinson. And we'll be keeping a close eye, as always, on the free kicks and the stats with Barry. Barry, this afternoon, who are you going for?
Going for West.
Okay, West. Ronnie?
West in a tight one.
Well, I've unfortunately gone to print, so I'm going to have to go with Thomson because I picked Thomson during the week and I'm going to have to stick with them. But in my mind, I think West, but in my heart, I hope Thomson. I think with all their injuries, I think they played better when they got injuries.
It's a big effort, mate. Back to back already, they've won. This is 3 in a row they're going for. And, the umpires said you can't do that, and he's picked one out of the hat. And Manic Boom won the raffle on as a cane.
I thought it was a Werribee Central.
No, I think he reversed it actually.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, I think he reversed it. There was a push on Nathan Rose after the free kick was given, so he gets the free paw kick. Scripter Q.
Oh, he's colourblind. He's skinned it down. Scripper said, "Thank your mother for the rabbits." He's playing. I got a centre wing. How easy was that?
Frankie on the bench at the start, I believe, but it's had to be
Frankie's
changed.
in the middle now.
And Frankie's in the middle, but I think they were hoping that Atkinson would have followed Harris back a peg, but he hasn't.
It's interesting to see Noel Hooper, the emergency umpire, down there. You reckon they go for a bit of youth, wouldn't you?
A bit of what?
Bit of youth.
Bit of youth.
Well,
Mark Harris has now gone on to Rathje. Well, we're about to start the first semi-final. He's got a T-shirt on, has he, Ron?
West has got a man short on their forward line. Interesting.
They're playing a one man more in the back line, Ron.
I want to run through the middle, obviously. It's balled up and will be a secondary bounce in the midfield. And a bit of fire already.
Bradley and Anelli.
Oh, yeah, where is he?
Bradley should be free kicked. Yes, he has been.
No, against him. Yes.
Scragger gets the first kick of the first semi-final. Goes out wide. Rathje, a ton of dash. Right foot kick into the corridor. Smith out in front. Couldn't take the overhead grab. Support Atchison was good. Hand pass, not so good though. And Rathje in there again fighting hard. Whistle on play. Oh, and it's on again in the pocket. Boys, emotional, very early stages, and it's good stuff, Barry. This brings back memories.
Well, this is how a final should start, Ron. A little bit of niggling, get it out of your system early.
Atchison's got the free kick, goes towards half-back, looking for Bradley over the back. Neil comes through with him. Justin, the Echo. Oh, in there, Harris as well. Free kick found against the Echo.
Going to Wigmore.
Yeah, Brett Wigmore at half-forward on the other side to take it and push the Cheetahs back into attack.
Obviously, Thomson under strict instruction to upset them early.
Physical.
And not working at the moment. Umpires against them because West have got the first 2 free kicks, Barry, I'd suggest.
2-1.
2-1 it is, thank you. Ball now kicked off. Berkey at the back. Nearly took a nice grab. Support Wolfenden at half back. That's an unusual spot for him. He likes to kick goals normally. Now, loose at half forward. Lucchino was good. The hand pass. Oh, put his teammate there under pressure. It's Stewie Scott.
Now, surely he can't. No, it's got to come back.
Who had that shot at goal then? That was Andy Williams, was it? That swooped on the leather.
Yeah.
I think he's hit the post, but the free kick has been now paid to Stewie Scott, who got that high tackle.
I think it was what you would call a flying boot.
Your thoughts, Noel Fanning?
Matter of fact, 3AW said to me, Ron, before the game in the rooms there, he said, I only got 2 last week. Tell Ronnie I owe him 2, so he's going to kick 6 today.
Okay, was the free kick there?
Yes. Oh, yes, without a doubt. Yes, my word, it was. As a matter of fact, it could have nearly even been 50.
Have you seen a man get more free kicks than Stewie Scott?
He deserves it now. He puts his body in.
I
And he's
didn't
kicked
say
that like an arrow, straight through for a point.
I didn't say that, Noel. John Mitchell just brought up that fact last week, that he gets a lot of free kicks, but he's at the for the ball.
Because Johnny Mitchell's jealous.
Good to see I've started him already. He's fired up already. That's fantastic. It's taken 30 seconds. This is great. Yeah, fantastic. Well, the first score on the board, the Cheetahs, 1 behind. And they lead Thomson, yet to score. LBW Chartered Accountants bring us the first term. Kick in by Smith. Looks for Atchison. The rubber man can't take it. Got support Harris. Gives it off to Highland. Left it behind. Then he gets back and gets it. Handball out wide towards Menzies in the boundary line. And Dale will just see it over the boundary line at half back for the Tigers. Big job this afternoon for Ian Evans against Savanka, who was close to best man on the ground last week for the Cheetahs against Anarchy. Gardner. Through half back. Oh, Lucchino came in. He got the handball away. Withers through the middle of a couple of Cheetahs. Good play. Kick partly smothered though. Lucchino's there again. He's wrapped up. Throw. Play on advantage. Timmy Gardner out of the pack. Was going to go on handball. Then he wanted to get around. Nearly does. He wants to go long in towards Richardson, who's at full forward today. Cowie back up with him. The best fullback in the league. And he'll see it over the boundary line.
Well, the best fullback in the league, when they did their, the jumps ups, they did bring their knees up with their chin. Cowie's knees were going a quarter of an inch up, and I said to him, gee, you don't do your chin ups very well. He said, have a look at Marty O'Neill. I didn't want to tear a thigh myself. That's what he said to me.
I don't think he's done knee jumps like that for about 10 years, but he doesn't need to. McFarlane, quick snap out of the pack. Out of bounds on a full. Free kick to that man.
Touch,
Kenny would have popped it through from there, but never mind. Dad's there watching the sun.
Good umpiring
number 8
there.
jumper. Yeah, good umpiring. It was picked up, touched off the boot. Boundary throw in. Member side of the ground, right forward pocket. The Tigers into attack. Oh, that was a swoop on the leather. JJ. And Community's bodied rather well then too, boys.
Savanka's getting up, not too good.
Comes to the fall there. Echo through again. Justin pushed off the ball. Ingwerson over the top to Wigmore. Got support on outside. Gives it to Scragger. Craig gets back onto his natural left boot. Goes towards half forward for the Tigers. Bradley's there. Runs around. Good play by the youngster. Gets back onto the right boot. Tries to measure the pass. Good kick too. And finds Gardner. That's Andrew. Goes inboard to Highland. Oh, he played on at 50.
Got to be a free kick holding the ball.
Well umpired. No, it's a ball up,
It's a ball up. Umpire grabs us.
Why? Ronnie.
Well, he played on
He
foolish.
played on.
Hey, who's the fool?
Yeah, you said it should be a free kick.
I said
That
it should
was
be a
Barry
free
Walker,
kick.
you wanker.
Well, you get it right.
If you play on, you get caught, you pay the penalty.
And the address for the Australian Broadcasting Corporation we'll give later for all the complaints this afternoon on 94.9. Ratchie got a couple of Tigers after him. He looked around too. Harris right next to him has pressured him all the way to the centre wing on the members' side.
Well done.
He got the handball away, coming across Highland at half back. Handball over the top to Harris. He has to go. Oh, Savanka got one high. No free kick. Ingwerson tackled by Highland. Wolfenden gives it back to Highland. Pressure on centre wing. Now umpire Grapsis will come in and bounce the ball.
There's no free kick there, Jason.
What was Harris Dean to have ducked his head?
He had his head down and he was going for the ball. The other boy came in. They just collected.
Can't make contact with above the shoulder. I'm sorry. You blokes, you want to get your rule book out?
Umpire Noel Fanning.
Thank you very much.
Savanka. Evans gets it down. Chopped off by Rosavar. Coming through Highland. He's wrapped up and we'll have another bounce on centre wing. One behind Geelong West. They lead Thomson yet to score.
7 minutes, James.
It has been going 7 minutes, this first semi-final at Osborne Park.
Bannockburn Sporting Trophies time clock.
Savanka taps it down. Out towards Highland, who's seen plenty of the ball already in the first 7 minutes. Short little kick, gains about 10 metres, and we'll have a boundary throw in.
Timmy Gardner moving quite well, boys. Doesn't seem to have any problems with that ankle that he supposedly wrenched on Thursday night.
He's tough as nails, that man.
Certainly is.
Thrown in, Evans in front. Withers through the pack, gives it to Gardner. Oh, then he gets wrapped up. But good enough to get the handball away to Burke. He's still got it there. Kick over the shoulder. Goes towards half forward. Coming through Wolfenden. Good work. Can't take the mark though. Bottles it up. Neil against him. Tries to push it to the advantage of a couple of his Tiger teammates. Lucchino's back there. That's Nick. Gives it to Cam Pigley. He gets it off to AW. Andrew Williams goes on the wing towards Savanka. He takes the mark. Just settles. Highland standing the mark. That's play on now.
Should be play on.
And he goes towards Ratchie. Harris in front. Ianelli's there. Burke slips over at the crucial stage. Ianelli tries to play for the free kick. Can't get it. Withers is there at half back for the Tigers. He tried to play for the free kick. Tried to get it to Menzies. Pressure from both sides. Harris turns around. Good slick handball, but put Withers under pressure.
Oh.
And it's a hold. And it's going to go to Thomson at half back to relieve the pressure.
Why did these umpires let 4 go and then pick one out?
Well, Withers doesn't mind because Shane Withers has got the free kick now at centre half back. The kick is an absolute shocker. It allows Stewie Scott to come in. Can't control it. Knocks it forward to Ianelli, who was well collared. Scott butters up, thumps it down straight down Highland's throat. Got it to Gardner, but he's met Willow. 3AW. Come on down. Oh, and he's given Gardner one for his corner. Oh, and a free kick.
Sucked him in.
Yeah,
got what he wanted.
Retaliated there. Being caught. Retaliator always gets caught, Fano, don't they?
Very true. How many times I get caught? Never.
Kick, Paul Atchison chops it off in front of the leader, Ken Denning, and the rubber man in between fullback and centre half back. Kicks, Paul, kick off the boot. Highland in front. Ratchie against him. Little hand to Evans. Handball. Williams and Gardner. Williams wrapped up this time by Gardner. Good enough to get the handball away though. Oh, Highland comes in. That's dropping the footy.
That's caught.
That is dropping the footy.
Could have got the hand pass out then to Ratchie. I thought he should have, but he was too slow. Well tackled. Should have been a free kick.
Same umpire, same decision as before.
No, you're wrong, boys. No free kick, no prior opportunity.
Oh, God, I could have had a cut lunch. Okay, ball at half forward. Oh, Williams, curl of the crisis, but he didn't kick it well enough.
5-5 to go.
1 point the result of the boot of 3AW, and that's Andy Williams, of course.
So 2 behinds. The Geelong West Cricket and Football Club. Thomson yet to score. LBW Chadle Accountants. First quarter scoreboard. 9.5 minutes gone on the Bannockburn Sporting Trophies time clock. Christian Smith the kick in. And we'll elect to go to the outer side at 50. He's got a couple of options. And the rubber man punches from behind. That's Atchison. Ingwerson in front with Stewie Scott, the coach. Kick around the corner, centres it to the goal square. Nobody there, though, for the Tudors. And Dale Menzies in the last line defence takes the mark for the Tigers.
Oh, he's kicked it straight into his
Guthrie
groin area. Mark Guthrie.
Is that a point for Guthrie or a rushed?
Well, he'll be going straight home tonight, I'd suggest.
I reckon it's a stomach ache.
Oh, ouch.
He'll be wearing them as earrings for a couple of days, Ronnie.
Oh, ouch.
Whether his ears are ringing, I know something else is dinging along.
Oh, Thomson missed a golden opportunity to play on from fullback there. Guthrie was still in the pocket.
Well, Smith kicked in, and some of the Thomson players are standing around watching Frank Ianelli take the mark.
Oh, look, if he...
Well, why can't he play on? Wasn't he?
No, he'd blown time on.
Oh, okay. I don't reckon he did.
I don't think he
just
did
it.
No, yeah, I don't think he did, yeah.
Come on,
I didn't say when he did it. I just said he blown time on.
I'll do it right now if you want me to.
Oh, well, he's kicked to the man on the mark. Menzies, Harris, handball, chopped off. Ratchie through the middle. Evans against him. Highland comes across. Ratchie will want the safety of the boundary line and gets it.
It's a bit like the Ashton Circus, isn't it, so far? There's been a comedy of errors and a fair bit of frivolity up here in the box as well, I might say, Barry Walker.
One thing I'll say, Thomson have started off like Werribee Centrals yesterday. They want the ball a little bit more than what
we're going to miss you when you go to Queensland. We'll have no one to hang it on.
There's a goal.
Lovely goal.
And Alley.
Frankie, baby.
You go to Queensland, Barry?
My word, I'll be in Queensland this time in 2 weeks, having a look at the Queensland final.
And that all came about that goal from the good, strong ruck work of the boy with this T-shirt on, Rathje. And he got it out the back to Ianelli, and Ianelli just said thank you very much and did a day-cost job. Dribbled it along the ground, Jason.
Geelong West Cricket and Footy Club 1-2-8. They lead Thomson yet to score on the LBW Chartered Accountants first quarter scoreboard. 10.5 minutes gone.
Badly needed goal, gentlemen.
Well, that little bit of a ride up in the footy record about the sheepdog being picked up by A. Lamb has come off.
Because he's got him.
He's got him.
Back in the middle. Justin tries to push it to the advantage of Highland and also Gardner at half forward. Lunchy taps it back. It's aerial ping pong at the moment. Lakino, short little kick. Ingwerson coming through though. With pace was Burke. Chopped off by Wigmore. Fighting hard for it. Lakino also pushing the back against Thomson.
And I reckon, sitting up here, boys, watching Brett Wigmore then, I hope he's got stops in. I reckon some of those blokes have got moulded soles on, believe it or not, but they have because they can't stand up.
Well, he's kicked it out wide and found Craig. He goes long. Good kick to Russell Scott. On a string. Russell goes on the left boot. Goes for goal. Good kick. That's a fantastic goal.
Too easy.
You're using the win well, boys.
That was good play by Wigmore. Craig went flying down the far side out of the back line to centre wing, took the mark, onto Scott. Scott, a great mark and a great goal. Just interesting, we've had 8 free kicks, 7 have been paid by one umpire.
And West got another goal.
Jonathan Grapsis by any chance, but at Barry.
Geez, you're right on the ball.
I tell you what, the accurate one has struck again.
Well, it's back to the centre. 2-2-14 Geelong West. Thomson yet to score. LBW Charter Accountants first quarter scoreboard.
What's the win worth, Noel?
Oh, probably nothing. It's up to the players to kick the goals.
Savanka. Oh, it's good to have you back in the box.
It's going to be worth 4 goals, boys.
Oh, the wind doesn't kick goals for you.
Tell us it does. I used to do it all the time. Back to the footy.
Neil to Ingwerson. Kick partly smothered. Savanka tried to go off the ground. Working harder at ground level is Withers. And we're going to have another bounce in the middle of Osborne Park.
I love arguing with you, Ronnie.
Thomson's got every player outside the 50-metre arc on their forward line too. Oh, Cowie and
kick it over the top and run onto it, Barry?
I think so. Let it skid.
Ball up, Savanka gets it down. Humphrey, left foot kick, Wigmore, stands his ground, takes the mark. Inside the centre square.
There's Craig going again, out the far side.
Goes a bit further towards Lamb and Russell Scott. Comes out now towards Ian Alley. Good bump. And goal gets the ball, well done too. Gets it back to Craig, standing start, left foot kick, goes towards full forward. Smith coming out, Denning. Who's he got? He's got support from Williams. And can he get the handball out? He sort of can. Little kick is intelligent. Done. Back to Wigmore from Scott. And he kicked the goal. I think he might have. No, he's missed.
Pretty slick football there from the Cheetahs.
Good thinking by Russell Scott there.
I thought that was Stewart.
I think it was Stewie actually.
It's all right, Barry. They're identical twins. You forgive it.
2-3. Geelong West. Kick in by Menzies. It's a centre half back. Withers over the top. Atchison and Gardner. Atchison keeps it in front of him and picks it up well. Runs through the middle now. Get around and go on his right boot. Paul kick. Humphrey. He chops it off. Coming through. Good play, Cam Pigley. Left foot kick. Out towards half back. Foot race now. Woofenden and Stewie Scott. They both fall over. Atchison keeps his feet, shepherded by Justin. Nobody to give a handball to. Gardner was too far away. Neil, look at the pace though of Gardner. Put the pressure on Neil, coming through Withers, played for the free kick and got it from umpire Chaston for a push. And, you can't pay advantage there. And well done, that's all right. He's taking it back.
Right there.
Yeah,
well
taking
called,
it back.
Jason.
He called advantage and then saw there wasn't any, so gave it back to Withers. He gets it to the big man Evans, goes towards Richardson and Cowie. Cowie punches away, and Woofenden. Handball to the big man, to the coach, Richardson. Oh, then he gets wrapped up, loses the footy. Cowie's against him. Kick off the ground, Cowie for the safety of the boundary line. Menzies, can he keep it in? Coming at him, Ratchie as well. Ratchie sees it over the boundary line.
Cowie and Richardson. I think Richie got a little left jab in that last contest and Cowie reacted. Oh, good work. Evans again doing well on the aerial contest, but Stewie Scott sharked it sweetly, but was, unsettled again. And to Thomson's credit, they're looking all right. Pretty zestful at the football, Barry.
Yeah, well, I said earlier on I felt that they were a little bit harder at the ball first up. But long way to go.
Ball up, Savanka and Evans. Evans matches him there in the ruck contest. Fresh air shot Withers. Harris comes through, tries to get the handball. He's been pretty good in this first term.
Holding the ball, good decision. He pulled it back in under him.
He did, and Frank Iannelli will take it on centre wing. Very close to the man on the mark, has to set it up for Ratchie. Coming at him, Highland. Good play at pace, Spud Highland. He's on hands and knees. He just wants to go towards the boundary line. And that will be a boundary throw-in at half forward for the Cheetahs.
And that was well done. He was the only one that really wanted that ball there. Rathke should have met it.
Yeah, I agree with you, Barry. Well, this is a good contest. This time I'll give it to Savanka, but Timmy Gardner, what they call that? Stole it. Good work at ground level. Little chip around the body under pressure. Travels a good 25 metres. It's out of bounds. Right in front of the commentary position. Centre wing here at Osborne Park. And the Cheetahs enjoying a 15-point lead. And let's have a look. 25 minutes gone in the first quarter.
Savanka tries to get it to Frankie and Ellie. Wrapped
15.
up. Justin, Ingwerson. Oh, handball. Chopped off by McFarlane. Now an open forward line. Humphrey gave him the lead, but he couldn't get the ball through Ingwerson. Over the top, Richardson bottles it up at half forward.
They will not protect the player
You're
going
allowed
for
to
the
jump
ball.
on like that in this league.
Not
You're
usually.
not in the GFL.
Not usually. Well, they're GFL
They're
umpires.
GFL umpires.
Well,
Will you wake up
Dave
yourself?
Chaston, yeah, no wonder.
Oh, here we go. He's
Chasto,
starting on him now.
he looks like he's squatting on the toilt when he bounces the ball. Watch him. You watch him.
He throws it
Throws it
up. Got you, Fano. Wigmore again has been good. Just pulls the left hand out and plucks it in nicely. Brett Wigmore at centre half back. Goes on the outer side of the ground there. Oh, look at the back of the pack. Scragger read it well. Bradley couldn't take the mark. Scragger got it back there to Stewie Scott under pressure. Copped a bit of a head high, but no free kick was forthcoming. Ball's in now the mud patch.
Oh, well
here.
done.
Good work there was from, that was Lacino to Ian Ellie. Good play, Marty. No, it's Frank.
Who's down west far side, Scott?
Stewie Scott.
22 minutes in at Fremantle. The Cats are 7 points in front.
Go pussies. And Andy Harris has got the footy now. He's no more than, 40 metres out directly in front. And I reckon he'll kick this out to the Shell Refinery.
Doesn't look too good, Stewie Scott, either.
Well, Harris now comes in for goal number 3 for the Cheetahs.
Oh, look at that kick.
Good kick for goal. I think he's got it.
Missed it.
So, one behind to Harris.
Cameraman's just made one of the most ridiculous statements I've ever seen. Heard. That cameraman just made one of the most...
He does it all the time.
Does he? Yeah,
We're used to it.
Oh, do we ignore him?
We're used to it. Well, I didn't even hear him say it, so that's what I mean.
Okay. Brett Revere it is anyway.
Menzies plays on from fullback, goes wide towards Smith.
Ooh,
and,
right on the line.
Right on the line. Now, Stewie Scott's up, but still in the hands of the trainers. Not looking too good. Bantry throw in. Harris pushed off the footy, as was Evans. No free kick, Highland. Drags it in, then gives it to Timmy Gardner. Breaks a tackle, breaks another one. Then the handball to Atchison's okay. He gets through traffic, goes wide towards Justin. The Echo takes the mark. The glove one this afternoon. Plays on now after he slips over. Goes long, poor kick. Cam Pigley, McFarlane has to make up ground. Nearly took the mark. Wolfenden. Richardson gives him the lead and great kick. It's not going to make him though. He's going to have to work. Cowie, 5 metres away, makes up ground. Richardson. The two big boys. Richardson does extremely well. Keeps it in front. Short little handball. Wasn't ready for it, Gardner. Richardson back. Wants to get it over the top to Burke. Poor handball. Chopped off. And now Russell Scott's going to have to be able to clear the ball for the Cheetahs. But great tackle. Thomson dropped the footy.
Yeah, that was a great effort to Aaron Bradley.
Yep.
Played on quickly too. Was good play to Withers. The left foot now kicks it up there to the corridor. Tunganil comes across
Good
and
mark.
takes a screamer. Great grab, Tunga. And he'll steady in the tide now for the Cheetahs. Drive them well out to the outer side of the ground.
Oh, one
That's
on
where
4.
he's gone. Oh, look at the back of the pack. The rubber man. Atchison can't pick it up. He does now. Plenty of time. Good work there to Lamb. I think you'll find his left foot kicked the centre half
Good
forward.
mark.
Great grab. And that looks like
McFarlane.
Christian McFarlane.
He's got nothing up. Oh, it's a short on. Oh, he slipped.
Withers. It is in the pocket. Sam Lucchino against him. Kick off the ground, Roosevelt. He's going to have support from Craig. Outside, defensive 50, run down. Good play. Kick gets a kick away though. It's all right. Scott on the wing. Poor kick. Burke. Can he chop it off? Oh, great mark,
Great
David
mark.
Burke. Put the one armed up. Fantastic second slip catch. Mark Wall would have been proud of that one. And short little kick by Burke's okay. Timmy Gardner, what's he really want to play on here, I reckon? He does now. Gets around Frank Iannelli. And kicks it towards centre half forward. McFarlane set the task again from behind. Gets to in front. No free kick. Cowie comes through. Drops the footy at 50. Gardner, that's Andrew. Gets it back towards Timmy, his brother. Gets it to Christian Highland. Left foot kick around the corner. Rick Humphrey in front. Does he take the mark? That's a free. No, it isn't. Play on the call. Bradley, Aaron and Craig also. It's about 45 metres out from the Tigers' goal. Humphrey works hard. Gets it back. It's run on. Who's got it? Dropped it. McFarlane. Had it and then lost it. Pack develops. And we will have a ball up about 15 metres out from the Tigers' goal. Heath Box to come on for the coach, who's limping considerably as he comes off the ground.
Yeah, a bit of a loss there for The Cheetahs, time check
Bit of a
shows
corky.
21 minutes have gone of this first quarter. The Cheetahs enjoying 16-point advantage. It's not enough. Great smother there by Aaron Bradley off the boot of Brett Wigmore.
He's done a bit in this quarter.
Bradley has been good. Likewise, Timmy Gardner. Mark Harris at defence. Zdanka, good work. Fisted 25 metres away from the Thomson goal. And again finds the boundary line. Out of side, 65 metres from the Thomson's goal, who have yet to open their account. But a kick into a pretty stiff breeze here at Osborne Park. GDFL first semi-final on 94.9 GDFL.
Savanka gets it down towards Frank Ganelli, wrapped up by Highland. He's underneath the ball again, gets it away, close to the boundary line. Bradley. And we'll see it over at half forward. Rain starting to fall here as well at Osborne Park.
It's 24 degrees in Fremantle.
Wasn't it looking beautiful too? Savanka against Evans. They both get a hand to it. Punched on. Good play. Wigmore from half back. Tumbles the punt towards the wing. Atchison can't take the mark. Over the back, Harris. Handball over the top to Rathje. Rathje goes towards...
Oh, look at the kick!
Oh, great kick. But he's missed it. Ooh. And one behind. And a little bit...
it's a bit wet up this end of the broadcast box, boys.
A little bit wet.
We haven't got that big thing in front of us to protect our legs.
No, Ron's sitting here. 2-5-17 Geelong West. Thomson yet to score. Kick in by Menzies. And, yes, tape the footy, please. Yeah, good work, Menzies. Kicks in. Oh, look at that. It's held up. It's only gone about 25 metres. Atchison in front. He's got support. Burke, he didn't take the mark. Good handball. Oh, then Harris had it and then lost it. Harris, that's Andrew. Gets towards Ingwerson. Could have handballed back. Then he gets wrapped up. Dropped the footy. Play on advantage. Withers has got it for Thomson. You want to try and drive it through the middle. Oh, poor kick. Neil turns around and gets shepherded well by Lucchino. Handball to Wigmore. He can handball outboard towards Craig. It's over his head. He's got a bit of time though. Coming at him, Humphrey. He's got it now. Kicks long. Good kick too with the breeze towards Harris. Oh, slips over at the crucial stage. Can't take the mark. Frank Ganelli. Handball to Box. His handball underneath. Held on to. No free kick. Menzies does well.
Oh, free kick. Boundary lines. Deliberate.
Well, I think that's fair enough too, because I thought that Russell Scott's mark there was should have been paid.
I totally agree with you, Ron.
He controlled that ball.
So a free kick, short. Oh, Harris, loose checking by the Thomson back line.
A goal here would be handy.
Well, they do need it.
Richmond, 8 points in front of quarter time. Thank you very much, Geesh.
Oh, you're going to work for him next year, Richard, aren't you? Look at him, he loves it. So Andrew Harris, who has got one behind next to his name at the moment, comes in 25 metres out.
Missed.
And I think he's missed it as well. He has. Brett, are we going to stay up here or what? I mean, are we going to be able to stay up here? No? Good, that's good to hear. 2-6 Geelong West. Thomson yet to score. LBW Chartered Accountants first quarter scoreboard. And it's really starting to rain now. Fantastic. Lucky we got Ronnie up here, that's all I can say.
He's the anchor, is he?
I wouldn't say too much, Barry.
I never said a word.
Yeah, since you gave up smoking, Barry, you just went woof.
Well, Menzies kicks in towards Burke. And this lead might be all right at the moment for the West. 2-6 to no score at the moment with the rain tumbling down here at Osborne Park. Ball's out to half back. Commentator's nightmare, this rain. Ron can't see it the best of times, neither can I. It's out of bounds on the outer side, half forward flank for the Cheetahs, and they're kicking with the aid of a very strong breeze and a very strong gale at the moment.
How long have we been going, boys?
Time check shows, Fano, 24.5 minutes gone.
Yeah, no.
This first quarter, Bannockburn Sporting Trophies time clock. LBW Chartered Accountants, first quarter scoreboard showing 18 points, plays 0. West in front. Loose ball out on that outer side of the Osborne Park. Pretty tough to see at the minute as the rain is pelting down. And conditions very trying for all concerned here this afternoon at Osborne Park for the first semi-final of GDFL footy.
I can't believe you left home or Newtown to come here.
Well, it wasn't raining then. It was like it was over in Perth up at Newtown.
Thrown in. Evans got it down. Kick off the ground towards Lucchino. Coming through was Gardner. Left it behind. Wigmore dropped the footy. Gardner tried to tap it on, and now the umpire will come in and bounce the ball on centre wing on the outer side.
Jason's getting wet. The water.
You idiot!
The water has.
You're a dead set
that's
peanut,
a good shot of
Roby.
that shed over there too.
You're a
cameraman.
dead set peanut, Roby. I'll tell you.
Okay,
Heath Box has got it. Sorry, Fenner, you can have a call, eh?
no, you go for it, mate.
Heath Box has got it.
You blokes were having fun.
And it's pretty tough stuff out there on the outer side of the ground. Again, it's gone out of bounds. So I think we'll see a fair bit of that this afternoon, Jace. You'll be fresh with me now.
I love you. Never sat so close in my life, Ron. And don't do anything that you did before the broadcast either.
After you making that comment, I love you. And last week I heard you say on radio, don't put your hand there on me. What's going on between you two fellas?
Ron and I are getting married next week. He's leaving Gale for me.
Well, Christian Highland has been great.
Gale's kicked him out.
For the Thomson side in this first quarter. Has got the ball forward again. And again, it's out of bounds. Half forward flank now. Tigers into attack. And that wind may have subsided a little bit since that downpour. And away they go. Timmy Gardner got it to his brother, the lunchbox. Up there, Dale Menzies from defence.
Oh, here's
now.
a chance.
Or Richardson, can he pick it up and kick? No, he can't. Good tackle, Cowie.
Now, why isn't that holding the ball?
Because the umpire's got a waterlogged whistle.
Oh, God. Then the can's over as well. Tremendous.
Dearie me, not the Coke.
Not the green can of Coke.
Jason.
It's all happening, isn't it?
Well, umpire's told to bounce, and Lee Banker did well again. Another tap, and finds the boundary line a good 25 metres. Left forward pocket, Thomson into attack, and a goal would be very handy here for the Tigers.
2-6, Geelong West. Thomson yet to score. Comes to the back of the pack. Handball, slick to Timmy Gardner. Tries to break one tackle, then gets rid of the footy. McFarlane
It's holding the ball.
gets around. Oh,
yes.
well, it is now. Barry gave the call, and it's going to be a free kick to Sam Lacino. Short towards Cam Pigley. It's over his head, coming out at Dale Menzies. Handball towards the safety of the boundary line because he had a couple against him.
Yes, very well done.
Yep.
Bad play by West.
He had Guthrie and Rathje, and that's siren time for quarter time. And at quarter time, Geelong West 2-6-18. Lead Thomson, who are yet to score. The goal kickers at quarter time, one each to Frank Iannelli and Russell Scott. And boys, some of the best players for both sides in that first term. Fano, don't speak all at once.
Well, I
Barry?
thought better players for the west side. I thought Craig did quite well on the far side of the ground. Then going down, Harris caused a little bit of a problem up forward. Savanka in the ruck did quite well. Wigmore across half back line played quite well. And, well, probably Ingerson put himself in that first quarter. Having a look at the Thomson side, I thought Burke played quite well. Bradley, Timmy Gardner, Chris Hyland played quite well.
And as always, the Thomson president, outspoken, John Mitchell.
He's not very happy with umpire Grapsis.
The free kick count, Barry?
Well, the free kick count is 7 to West and 6 to Thomson, so I don't know what he's...
How many has Grapsis given?
He's given all bar 4 of them.
That was an interesting ploy. I've never seen a side do that before. Did you see what the Thomson boys just did?
Yeah, got within
They
earshot.
huddled in a huddle round the umpires and
That
then
is
came over here.
In
That'd
other-
be nearly illegal, wouldn't it?
No, they were
That's
about...
intimidation.
They were 5 metres away, but I think they would have been close enough so the umpires heard what they've got to say.
Well,
and really, those things can backfire on you, knowing the umpires of this district.
Geelong West Cricket and Football Club 2-6-18 lead Thomson, who are yet to score in the 1997 GDFL first semi-final. We'll be back with all the second quarter action after this on Guest Video.